Thank you all for tuning in to Mindset of She. I'm your host, Angel Stevenson. I am a wellness mentor and mindset coach. Welcome to my She's and Principles and Thoughts. This is a space of mindfulness, self-awareness, and positivity. Are you an individual that is patient? Does your impatience affect you from pursuing your goals? How do you exactly define patience for yourself? Patience is the ability to stay calm while you're waiting for an outcome that you need or want. And sometimes it can be hard to stay calm while you're waiting for that outcome to subside. Having to deal with your emotions as they come and go can be very easy for us to lose our patience in the moment and just revert all of our positivity to our emotions and act on impulse, where that can lead to negative habits, negative thinking, because of you not being patient and understanding what comes with patience. Right? It's a frequent occasion. It can lead to unnecessary stress, ruin relationships, damage life opportunities before they even start, hurt your reputation, or escalate situations that can be prevented, right? We may not think it, but patience truly is a virtue, and it takes a while for you to understand that, but you have to input the proper steps. You have to remember what exactly it is that you are pursuing. Just like with me, I am currently battling with myself, but also reflecting and having to pinpoint where my thoughts, where my emotions are transpiring from that are leading to me feeling the way that I do and thinking as such as well. That way, I can continue to think positively and not let the impact of my impatience take control or take over. And it's a battle, because now, with me not just taking time to reflect and just let things happen organically, I basically allowed myself to lose focus. And for that, I literally have a sprained hand due to that fact, due to just resting and not doing what I normally would do that could implement negative behavior. I did it anyway, and now I am forced to take that rest and fully recalibrate my thoughts being interpreted the correct way, so I can ease into my patience, let it overpower me rather than being impatient and leading to unhealthy habits that can literally deter or deteriorate my character or anything that I felt as though or I believed in myself that I can do. And again, life is a battle, right? It's reoccurring. So how are you going to implement certain aspects or certain components in your day to ensure that you are staying level-headed and you are keeping on track? How can you do that for yourself? Knowing that we just spoke about patience and what it's about, hearing my story regarding my impatience leading to unhealthy behavior, which is costing my patience right now. How does that sit well with you? How can you reflect on how you are patient or impatient? What can you do to ensure that for yourself? It's really not easy just sitting back and just, letting life happen or trusting that it will, believing in yourself that things will happen the way it should. But you need that hope, right? Because how else can you believe? How else will you be able to choose to be patient for yourself, to allow life to just happen, where you can just enjoy life and be in the present moment and understand and know that things take time, especially when you are in a different chapter in your life, whether you're going through hardship or anything, even anything positive. You still need to be patient. We still need to take care of ourselves in a way where we can be adherent to things that are around us, so we can adapt and be in the right mindset. That's the goal. There are certain characteristics that you build and form along the way to your personal growth and personal development. It's never an overnight thing. I literally have to tell myself all of the time, yes, I know. Yes, I'm aware. I'm fully whole within myself. I know what I'm capable of. I know what needs to get done. And I know how to pinpoint certain aspects of myself where I find myself lacking or where I am hard on myself. It's a lifestyle, it's ongoing. So along the way, you will be able to build characteristics to where you can be your best self in every aspect of yourself and life and the universe. Like, we all deserve to be happy, but it's not easy accomplishing our goals and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Even though it's there, I know you see it, but you just feel as though it's just too far to get to. And that's where we need to be patient. Focus on the journey. Understand that what you were doing yesterday is making up for the day ahead of you. Take that along with you as you keep on moving forward. Do not let your impatience deter you. Alter your character, your mindset. Alter anything that you have going on for yourself. It is going to always get hard. But you have purpose, right? There's a need, there's a want that you want to give back. Your calling is pushing you to be passionate. That way you can literally shoot all of that fire in you and turn it into something magical. Don't stop yourself. We have to find things that can occupy our mind, right? Find things that occupy your mind that help you with staying calm and patient while keeping your mind at ease. And if you do find yourself or in a moment where things are getting hard and you're starting to not truly believe or feel as though that you can function or continue with what you have going on, well then take the 5 minutes to yourself, to be hard on yourself. Let it all out. Let out all of that negative energy, all of that negative anger, all of the negative thoughts. Just let it all out, because it is too heavy to keep in, to suppress and just ignore. You cannot ignore it. Don't let it bottle up inside to where it is heavy on your mind, to where you are now altering your mindset. You are stopping your goals. You are not pursuing your endeavors any longer because your impatience has taken over. And now you are not motivated to do anything because you don't believe. All of because your emotions and your thoughts. Understand that it's normal for it to come and go. It's life. How can we interpret anything? How can we decipher the bad from the good? How can we train our mind from negativity to positivity if we don't allow ourselves to face all of those negative thoughts to where we can be aware of the fact that it is negative? So you can't run, you can't ignore, you can't let it build up. Give yourself a couple minutes out of your day and let it run its course through your mind and understand that it's not true. Maybe not just think about it for 5 minutes. You can also write it down as well, so you can reflect back on it. And then the other negative thoughts that are building, as your day comes and goes, add it to that list. Revisit it so you know all of the negative habits or the negative impacts that leads to your impatience. Again, we all lose our patience, and it's totally normal. But when you are aware and then you make the changes to be better next time, that's what you should focus on. That's the good that you should embark on. We can't always be hard on ourselves. I am a culprit of that, because I am someone that just wants to give and make sure everything is right with what I'm doing, that I'm hard on myself and I don't just know when to stop or just when to just be easy on myself and just look at my progress and be happy about the fact that I've come this far. I've been doing it. Of course, with the support of my husband and the positivity that he has enlightened me with. Yes, there are times where I do take him for granted. But having good supportive people throughout your bad, not just all of your good, does help the journey, does make it a lot better and a lot lighter because you have someone along with you that's believing in you. So it's important that you find things that can occupy your mind to help you stay calm and patient. Create a list. Document your thoughts. Don't think it's dumb or weird or anything. Stop thinking that the right thing to do is the wrong thing to do. Stop thinking that there is another way to go around it. You can't skip your health. You can't cheat it. Like, there's no way. You can't cheat your well-being. It is a ongoing process, and once you start to embark on it, you will realize, you will see that it is just such. And don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful journey and it feels amazing. When you are aware of yourself and you know what's appropriate for your well-being and what is not. And it just like with anything, it just becomes a habit, right? You just actually love taking care of yourself. You love setting boundaries. You love implementing healthy habits so you can pursue your goals, so you can get there, so you can build the patience that you need. No one wants to be impatient. I am an impatient individual, and I am learning the hard way, of course. But the fact that I am allowing myself to be aware, to know, to do something positive that I didn't do the day before, that's growth. And that's all I can take in. I can't continue to dwell on the past or dwell on my past actions because of my childhood, my upbringing, or whatever. Yes, it's my story, right? It's what I went through. But am I going to continuously blame my past? Am I going to sit and mope and continue to build the impatience rather than understanding it so I can be patient, learn to be patient with myself and everything else around me and with others? It's not easy. It's simple. It's not easy. So ask yourself, how can you implement patience into your day? For yourself, how can you allow yourself to be calm? How can we be patient with others if we don't have patience at all? How does that work? It's going to be hard to build relationships with others. It's going to be hard to be patient with others, whether they're learning something new or made an agreement to accomplish something, whatever it may be. You have to learn that other people are different and they adjust to changes differently as well. So just because I'm someone that can pick up things easily doesn't mean that the next person can't. And I have to understand that I have a very aggressive personality, right? I showcase a lot of tough love. Sometimes it can be good, and sometimes it can be a negative aspect of myself. So that's why I have to watch how I speak, right? You think before you act. Understand that people aren't like me. So you have to be able to gradually hone your she presence in order to form patience and relationships within yourself and others. We have to be able to empathize with others and understand that there are others, different people, different cultures. We all have different characteristics about ourselves that make us unique and different, which is what makes it unique. We have to showcase empathy. We have to be patient. If not, you're just gonna ruin a lot of life opportunities before they even start. You're gonna create unnecessary stress, ruin your reputation, ruin relationships with people that you actually care about. Impatience during hardships are common and understandable, but you have to remember, with perseverance, you can get through all of the bad. You have to be able to understand and control your emotions and keep your focus so you can overcome the battle, right? And not be upset about your situation, because your impatience forms demotivation, and we do not want that. Hardships are hardships, right? Difficult, challenging, scary, even stressful. It's a very strong battle within yourself as well. That's truly where you really find yourself. At least I can say in my own experience. Only because of the fact that I allowed myself to involve my entire being in my hardship when I was going through it. I didn't ignore it. I was scared. I didn't like not knowing what's going to happen, not being in control, not living a life that I felt like I deserved or that was fair, and then having to be forced to be into situations with other people that you don't know, or just thrown in environments that are not even copiable, that's not even, I don't even have the words to describe, but it can be very difficult. I've had many hardships, but I always highlight my homelessness because it is something that's real. It's something that wasn't just a couple months or anything. It was actually years. It was more than 2 years, actually. It was a difficult time in my life that I had to address, and I had to give it my fullest attention, because if not, I would not be where I am today. And I say that with the biggest smile on my face because, man, it feels so fucking good to say that. All of the times where I'm screaming at myself in the mirror, crying every day, or just going mute, just not even having anything, no food, right? Sometimes not even anything to drink. All of the things that we need to sustain, not want, but need, was stripped from me. And if I didn't build my mind to be as strong as it is now, I will not be where I am today. I had to instill patience. I still have to continue to instill patience because of what I've been through. And because of that, it makes me want so much more in life. And that's a great thing, but also it can be a bad thing because of the fact that if I don't get what I want, it can have a negative impact on my day, on myself, if I allow it to, of course, right? So if you're not fully aware, if you're not self-aware, if you don't implement patience, if you don't implement discipline, if you don't implement all of these healthy aspects, habits, how can you hold yourself accountable to yourself? How can you be truly you? I can go on and on. How can you be able to move forward without full understanding of having patience? Are you going to allow yourself to overcome this battle every single day? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. With self-discipline, you're able to get through your day, your day-to-day tasks as well, rather than choose to be impatient because your emotions are getting in the way. Our emotions are always going to get in our way. Like, there's no way around it. It's inevitable. It's our emotions, our feelings, right? Our thoughts as well. They will always get in the way. How you choose to, or how you choose to allow to interpret those meanings, those emotions, how you react to them is what matters. How you perceive them is what matters. So that's what you have to remember. And it's okay we have a slip up, right? We all do. We always do. But we have to learn from it. And we have to do better the next time. Right? You need patience to deal with things that are beyond your control. We don't know what's going to happen in a second, in a minute, in an hour, in a day. So we have to be patient. How can we think in a situation if we are just acting on impulse? And we don't even know what's happening. What do you think what creates chaos, madness? With patience, we can rise. You patience, you can be whole. With patience, you can truly be understanding of yourself and others. Being patient doesn't make you a pushover. It doesn't make you weak. It's okay to show displeasure at times, but there is a way you go about things. Establish strong boundaries. Make sure to be polite and assertive. Just do not choose to be angry or aggressive. And aggression is something that I showcase. It's within all of me. I am just naturally an aggressive individual. So, anger issues are something that I deal with, but with proper and healthy habits, I am able to be fully aware of myself, as well as tone down my anger to a degree where I can think before I act. The aggression is still there, not as much, but there's still need for improvement. There is every single day. So if you find yourself rushing to do things and making snap decisions, it's clear that your impatience is taking over. At that point, we should all be keeping a journal, recording or keeping a record when we start to feel impatient. When you start to feel impatient, write down the details of the situation and why you are getting frustrated or why something is bothering you, making you feel the way that it is. So you can be able to decipher how you can help yourself. Examine your actions and understand why you feel or respond in such a manner. Of course, we won't, or you won't be able to always avoid the triggers, right, that make you impatient. But with time and with patience and faith within you, you can learn to manage your reactions to them. And of course, should you need any guidance, I've implemented key components for you to hold yourself accountable. Right? We should all embark on honing our she presence, embarking on a personal development. Our path to she. She is balanced, she is she. Daily reminder checklists and 2 other perks available for you on my website. I will be leaving information in the show notes on how you can retrieve such. It's vital that we take the time to not criticize ourselves or not think that we don't need any progression within ourselves. Like even myself, we all need to implement healthy habits. There's something that can be done or that needs to expand, evolve within ourselves for the better. It's not necessarily a bad thing when it comes to taking care of your well-being. It doesn't mean that you're fat or you don't know how to do things for yourself, or you can't do this or you can't do that. It's simply a sign that you recognize within yourself to become a stronger individual, so we can promote longevity within our lives and live a life that we deserve. And we deserve to be healthy and happy and wealthy in its fullest capacity. Not chasing life, not letting life fear us or we fear life, right? No. Stay on top of yourself. Do what you need to do for yourself to ensure your days of happiness, to ensure your days of health. Secure your well-being. Build and form patience into your day. I want to thank you all for tuning in to Mindset of She. Your host, Angel Stevenson. Please feel free to contact me should you have any questions, any inquiries. I would love to hear you guys' feedback on how the show is resonating with you. If there is anything that you would like me to cover so you can get a deeper, fuller understanding within yourself, or you can also contact me on my website should you want to work closely. You can also connect on social media, Facebook at BeautyInShe. You can also join our Facebook group community, Healing Beauties of She, a place where we lift each other up, build and learn from one another, surround ourselves around supportive people and positive people so our outcome can be just that. And we all need some motivation in our life. We need that inspiration to give us that hope. Feel free to connect on Instagram at beauty.in.she and Twitter at BeautyInShe. Please make sure to visit my website, BeautyInShe-wellness.com. Please make sure to check out our weekly blogs and to subscribe. Thank you all again for tuning in to Mindset of She. I hope you all stay blessed